Buenos Dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it, you already know. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Bye. In a menudo style in direct fashion, we're going to get straight into the content of the day. But before we do, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content I am kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel, and it's all because of you. And for that, I can say I'm very humbled, and I'm very much so appreciative, man. I know I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't even try to do it without you, right? So I wanted to get a little bit more realer, right? More real on this spill of the day. And, you know, when you're dealing with health conditions, you know, a lot of people don't quite understand. I mean, there are a lot of people that do understand what you're going through because they're all dealing with the same thing. Then there's a lot that don't, right? And it's a trip how, you know, especially me, myself. I'm only going to talk about myself because I'm dealing with the shit, right? So when I was young, you know, I always thought, you know, the mix I was in, gang banging and being a part of that life, that my life was going to end tragically. You know, I had already chalked that up to the game. Pretty much chalked that up to the game. Like, I'm going to end up shot. I'm going to end up kidnapped, murdered. Something's going to happen to me tragically, man. My mother's going to get that phone call, right? And that was always my wish, that I went first. That I went first because I knew I couldn't deal with the grief. Just knowing me, I'm the type of individual, man, if something was to happen, you know, to moms, then I would, you know, just go all out. Like, fuck it. I'm taking everything with me that I can get, right? That was just always been my mentality. And I stuck with that through my whole life. Like, if anything happens bad to my immediate family, my children, my parents, something like that, man, I'm smacking everything in sight, right? And that's just because I, you know, as a youngster, that's how I dealt with my emotions. You know, when I got sad, I got mad, right? When I was under pressure, then I applied pressure. It's the way I was taught. It's the way I was raised. It's just the way I did things. Now, through my whole life, when I was young, I always thought, yeah, you know, I'm gang banging. I'm in the mix. It's going to end all bad for me. And let me just go ahead and understand that, what comes with that, right? And I started seeing a lot of my homeboys pass tragically, whether it was car crashes, getting shot, stabbed, a lot of different ways, right? I seen a little bit of it all in the hood, in the barrio. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, that's going to be you, because you're guaranteed in life. You're only guaranteed two things in life: to be born and to pass, right? And we've all, if we're right here right now, we've all did the first thing. Now it's time for the second, right? And, you know, you hear about people passing and it's like, wow, I didn't see that one coming. Well, we should all see it coming, because it's going to come. Just a matter of time when. But every day, it seems like me, myself, I'm dying just a little bit more, right? I'm not in heart and spirit, but the body is giving up on me, right? True stories. You know, about a year ago now, I was diagnosed with diabetes, right? And man, I never thought that shit could happen to me. Hell nah. Like, I just never thought, right? It was never gonna affect me. There wasn't a disease in this world that could affect me. You know, and now that I sit back, I'm getting a little bit older and I'm starting to reflect, think about all my family members that passed because of this disease. I never thought I was going to that's the way I was going to go, right? But let me explain to you how it is living every day knowing that this is probably the thing that's going to take you, right? And I fight back. Believe me, I try to do everything that I can to prevent it because I got children and I'm trying to be here for my kids. But truth be told, man, every day I'm thinking like, damn, I notice little things. You know, I know my body. Everybody knows their body. Everybody knows how they feel. So, you know, it's to the point now where I'm waking up in the morning. It takes me a lot longer to get motivated, right? It takes me a lot longer to shake the cobwebs like your boys are. You know, it's a thing where if I could just lay down and sleep forever, I could do that. You know, that's my body is so tired and exhausted from nothing, from not doing much, you know, just the way it is. So when I was diagnosed about a year ago, I remember thinking to myself, wow. And I kind of like pre-diagnosed myself. I started to notice crazy things. I was pissing a lot. Just the little things. So I'm Googling it like a motherfucker. Being a YouTuber, that's all we do, right? So doing our homework. So I'm Googling the shit out of it, and I'm starting to see the correlation with what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling, my symptoms with what it is. And so I'm like, I'm still fighting the feeling like a Too Short song. No way, right? Not me. I ain't got that shit, man. I'm a gangster. I'm a dropout gangster, but I'm a gangster, right? And shined it on. But you can only shine things on for so long. Put them in the cuts before they show their face, before they resurface, right? So eventually, man, I told the story to people. I went to I was grocery shopping one day, and I had noticed my vision was fucking up, and I thought maybe I need to upgrade my glasses. Because see, I haven't been wearing my glasses. If you notice, when I first started YouTube, I would wear my glasses all the time. Here's the truth. I never needed glasses. I just did that as kind of like a, I don't know, when you first get on camera and you're not comfortable with it, you kind of need like a shield, right? That was like my shield. I'll wear these glasses and I feel like someone else, right? I feel like it's not me. And that was my way to cope with and learn how to do content. Just it's crazy to explain it. I'm sure some of you understand. Some of you are like, this dude's a fucking J-Cat. But the truth is, that's why I did it. Eventually, over time, it made my eyes worse than they already were. I should have worn glasses. Wasn't prescribed to wear glasses. Was wearing some bullshit ass glasses, and boom, now I need glasses, right? And I still don't wear them. Figure that out, right? So I started to notice my vision getting a little bit more blurrier. It was like, whatever. And then I went to the grocery store and I went blind for about 5 minutes, right? And I remember that my heart dropped. Out of everything I've ever seen, prison, gang shootings, killings, I mean, I've been a part or seen a lot of things that the average man, that a lot of these guys that say that they're all about it, have never seen and never want to see. I promise that, right? And that blindness for them few minutes took all that away, made all that look like nothing, right? You couldn't even imagine. I was stuck. I was like, oh no, right? What happened? I lost my eyesight. God took my eyesight just like that. And that was my awakening right there. That was like, hey, dumbass, you need to take care of yourself, right? Because, hey, this is what I was doing. People ask me, how did you become diabetic? Man, I wasn't taking care of myself. Yeah, I was working out, doing the little push-ups, the little burpees or whatever. That ain't all it is. You have to take care of your intake on your body. Your body's your temple. If you don't feed yourself correctly, man, the shit's not getting broke down correctly. And eventually, as you get older, your body starts slowing down. But that intake of what I was eating and drinking wasn't. That smoking cigarettes, that drinking 15, 20 sodas a day, that's what I was doing. Okay? I wasn't thinking. Them little shorts I was doing, eating 10 patty hamburgers and big burritos and all that. I like that shit. I mean, it fulfilled what I guess I was chasing, which was not clout or notoriety, but, a hunger to eat things that I haven't ate. And that comes back from prison, man. And from being a kid growing up in the ghetto. See, when you didn't have much, we always dreamed of having, what we wanted. And one day, Holmes, I'm going to fucking get that 10 patty hamburger. I can't get it now, but one day when you're in prison, hey, when I get out, I'm going to eat that big old steak, or I'm going to eat tacos, until I can't until I drop and this and that. So I was living my best life. I was fulfilling everything that I missed out on being incarcerated as a kid or as an adult. That's just how I felt. But I was doing too much too fast. And having a family that has a history of diabetes, I got the shit, right? So when they told me, hey, you got diabetes, I had already, like I said, self-diagnosed, like, damn, I think I got the shit. And then I did. They told me, man, my shit was up to 700. Kidneys was already shut down. They were able to bring me back, from the edge. And so I started to say, you know what? I got all concerned. Fuck that, man. I got kids to worry about. I got priorities. So I started to, change my diet, change things up. But even then, it's hard. It's hard, man. Someone that grew up, especially for a Mexican, a Mexican American. We'll do it like that because people are like, you ain't Mexican, Holmes. You're not from Mexico. I don't give a fuck. At this point, man, I'm human and I'm slowly passing. So let me be what I want to be, right? But I started to eat a little bit better, but it's hard, man. As a Mexican, I'm saying, to change our diet up, man. I'm used to the bomb-ass food. I'm used to menudo, and I'm used to, all these fattening and sugary-ass foods that we eat. But I've tried, right? And I'm slowly trying every day. That's all you can do. And I'm working out a little bit, and I'm doing everything, all these different things that people have told me to do, and different diets, and I've tried everything. But slowly but surely, I could feel my life slipping away. Truth, right? So where I started out doing this YouTube, this content, for whatever reason, there was a point in time it was for monetary gain. I was doing it to make bread, just to have extra. There was a time that I wanted to push a positive message because I felt like ain't no one else doing it. Fuck it, right? There was a time where I was getting greedy and I wanted to be that man. I wanted to be number one on the block and control some shit. And it's all in your mind, right? You're never controlling you. The only thing you can control is your fucking mouth. That's about it. So there was all these different things and the reasons I wanted to do it, but now I'm doing it for something different. I'm doing it to make people smile, man, to understand, to get information, to educate themselves. I'm doing it also to leave a legacy behind, for my children to sit back. This is something that will always be here, no matter what, man. My videos are always going to be up, right? So something that my family, my kids could look back and remember me when I was happy, when I was good. Because truly every day, man, I know people are like, hey, we want you to do this video, we want you to do that video. And I'm going to continue to do what I do. Continue to put out the best entertainment I can. But it gets harder every day. True story, man. So I wanted to do this video to break it down, to let you guys know what it is, Not so that people feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for myself. It just is life. We're all going through some bullshit. But now I could sit back and really identify with people and really recognize and say, damn, I ain't got it as bad as the next man got it, right? I know when there was content creators that had the big C, they had cancer and this and that. My whole thing was, man, I pray for them and their family, regardless if I like them or agree with them or not. That's just how I felt. That's always been my thing. I guess I'm a nice guy. I'm too nice. I'm the meanest, nicest guy you'll ever meet, right? I'm nice to a certain point. But I'm in a situation now in my life where it's like, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what exercises I'm doing, I'm past that point, right? I don't know if you guys know, I lost a lot of weight. My eyes be getting black. I'll be struggling with that. Like, what the fuck is that, right? Just all these little things that are happening. I'm always tired, always exhausted, never have the energy, and that's crazy. I wanted to make this video, like I said, to tell everyone, whatever you're doing in life, take care of yourself, man. Because if you don't, you're going to be just like me. Yeah, all the shoes and the hats and the jewelry and all that, that's cool. That's cool to have, right? If you've earned it. If you've earned it, hey, shit, can't no one take that from you. But you can't take all that bullshit with you. Your soul, man. Your soul, your body. That's what you need to take care of. Feed your soul, educate your mind. Be an example for your family, for your children, for the loved ones that love you. Not an example for all these haters and these trolls and these people that don't. They're going to fucking laugh at you, not with you. They're going to hate on you regardless. That's just what they're getting done is. That's what motivates them until something tragic happens to them. And then they're going to realize like, fuck, it's karma. It's the way, it's the energy of the world. It's the way it is, But how do I live with diabetes every day? I'm going to tell you. Slowly. It's a learning curve, man. Changing your diet, not being able to eat the foods that you're used to, that you love. And I always say, I always tell myself, I'm going to have a cheat day. I'm going to have a cheat day. But then one cheat day turns into a cheat week, into a cheat month, until I can't get up out of bed because I cheated too much, right? So I'm learning to live with it. I'm exercising. I'm learning all these new different tactics that are going to help me to in the longevity of my life. And believe, it's not like I'm going to pass away tomorrow or the next day, but my life expectancy is cut way down. I know that. And it's all by my stupidity, all by my lack of awareness, my lack of understanding, my lack of education. But see, I wanted to educate myself in the shit that didn't mean nothing to me. I wanted to educate myself in gangs and street life and guns and chicks. And that's what I was trying to educate myself in, all the things that I can't take with me. Instead of educating myself in health and wealth and things that are going to be necessary, when I need it. Don't do what I did, man. Don't think that you're immune to everything and that you're fucking some type of G and putting in work and being a gangster or recognized or being locked up and having tattoos and all that is going to stop the bullshit from coming, because you can get bopped with anything at any time. That's the truth. That's the truth. Now, I don't concern myself every day. Oh, I feel sorry. Oh man, I'm dying from diabetes. It's happening, right? It is what it is. When it comes, it comes, you know. There's a lot of other things they don't tell you about diabetes, you know, that start to affect you. You know, things like, hey, I got to wear certain types of shoes in my home because if I fucking hit my toes or bump my feet, or I get an ingrown toenail or anything like that, they're going to cut my feet off. True story. That every time I have to have a doctor's appointment every other week, they're checking my feet constantly, make sure I'm having blood flow, my shit's good, or they're going to cut my shit off. You know? You got to pay attention to your body, man. That's what I'm saying. You know, the shit affects everybody. The foods nowadays, the processed foods, all this bullshit that they're giving us is tearing us up. And it doesn't matter if you're from the barrio or the hood or you've had it good your whole life, man. It affects everyone. These diseases, these conditions are for everyone equally. Doesn't matter if your skin tone, your ethnicity, your get down, how gangster you are, how active or non-active you are. Oh, the only one that's active in this motherfucker is the diabetes. That's it. Very active, right? So, you know, I just wanted to say, bear with me. You know, sometimes people are pushing me, hey, do this content, bro. I want this, I want that. I got you. Believe me, I got you in due time. But, you know, sometimes it's getting a little bit more rougher to wake up and do things, to work, you know, because I work and I do this YouTube shit. So I'm exhausted, you know, can't keep myself awake, man. Then I got my children to deal with. I'm a single father. And, you know, there's a lot of people that have went in on me in the past. You don't take care of your kids. Shit. Them little motherfuckers is asleep right now in there. They was up all night trying to play with me, right? No one knows your life but you, truly, right? So just live it. Live it the way you want to live it, man. But at the end of the day, you know, people are like, I don't give a fuck, man. You only get one life. I'm gonna enjoy it. You can enjoy it being healthy. You can enjoy it paying attention, because it's not only about you enjoying your life. It's about those that love you around you enjoying it with you, or them enjoying it from a distance. You know, I got a lot of people that support me on this YouTube shit that are enjoying my content with me. You know, just until quite recently, I never sat back and watched my content. Never didn't want to, wasn't interested in it, right? I watch other people's stuff, but never mine. Now I'm really starting to sit back and watch and laugh with you guys at myself, right? And I could do that. See, I'm not that much of a tough guy that I can't laugh with you at me. I could do that, right? I don't know. Diseases and things like that change you. You know, they make you open your eyes a little bit more. They make you they humanize you. That's what it is. With all the tragedy and things that I've seen in my life, I need that. I need to smile more. You know, that's why I'm no longer part of like the gang life and all that. This was way before being a diabetic and all that. You know, having to go through poking my fucking fingers every day and all kinds of bullshit. You know, I made a conscious choice, a decision. I could have went back. I could have got at the right people and been in good standings, but for what? To keep living even a rougher life? I'd have been gone already. You know, I have nothing more to contribute. You know, I can barely contribute to my own family and to myself. So that just is what it is. Again, how I live as a diabetic every day, slowly. And I know finally I've met my match. Finally, this is the one that is probably going to get me. But I'm cool with it. I accept it. Because you have to accept, like they say, you make your bed, you lay in it. I'm laying all up in that motherfucker right now. It's comfortable for now, but eventually it gets hard, right? So it just is what it is. Anyways, I just wanted to do this video. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer, homie, and break your guys' fucking spirit. Have a good time today. Enjoy life. I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my kids up. I'm going to take them to the beach or something. I'm going to enjoy life while I can. And that's just it. Plain and simple, you know. To those that hate on me and to those that always got something to say, go ahead. Come on. Faster. Hurry up and say it. Make your fucking videos. You know? Because I'm going to make mine. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming. And remember, at the end of the day, man, it's all about the struggle to strive, the strive to struggle. Why do I say the struggle to strive and the strive to struggle? You know, it's a struggle living every day. Striving. It's a struggle. It's not easy. Right? But you got to have that strive to struggle. You got to understand, man, that you got that. You can get this. That's why I say that. You know, I've been asked about all the little sayings that I say, the knowledge you can't get in college, because I'm giving you real street knowledge. Shit that I was taught. Shit that I see every day. You know, you got to read between the lines. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that continues to wear the crown. I'm going to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people. Bang, bang. The gun.